Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching The Flash Season 6, Episode 4, There Will Be Blood, which is a very ominous title. I'm sorry there was no reaction last week, like I said with the Arrowverse. It won't be every week necessarily, it's going to be as many as I can do. I'm really looking forward to this episode, to see where it's going to go, if it's going to destroy me at all. I'm very scared about Crisis, so yeah, let's go. I saw the pumpkin, and then my head went, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It's almost Halloween. I guess we're all due for a good scare, right?
You're going to have a really good scare. What are you really here for? What are you stealing? You're not looking so good. He's become a vampire.
Oh, it doesn't have to be this way.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It's not going to be.
6 weeks from now, all of our lives are going to be on the line. So we have to be prepared.
Yes.
We're not just going to accept that Barry's going to die.
Why I need you to stop worrying about me.
As if that's going to work, Barry.
I am.
No, he's not. Oh, Cisco. We were raided by a vampire last night.
Yeah, that's how we were dealing with some kind of meta vampire.
It's normal. You know how to get through to Cisco.
Oh. I do like the kind of parallels of Barry facing his death and him facing his as well.
I knew you'd come around.
Oh, Cisco, he doesn't mean that.
Cisco, it's not me.
Give him a hug right now.
Fellas, I've been listening to your conversations. You're still bugged, right?
Where is the bug? I don't see.
Not your shoe.
Let's just say.
He'd be rude.
All right, yeah.
At least he's doing these strange experiments on himself.
Protect someone from
Oh,
Anti-Man?
Cisco.
That's where the fun begins.
They might notice a giant Star Labs fan on their CCTV when they notice their thing's been stolen.
We can explain.
I don't think they're
Oh,
gonna
dear.
ask questions. All right, let's hurry up. There's another life at stake besides our own.
I miss Wells, like Harry Wells. He better not be dead on Earth 2. He better have escaped through to Earth 1 and we're going to find him at some point.
While he's still here.
There's no need to be a jerk.
This says minus 15 degrees.
How handy. Oh, Cisco, what are you doing? Something to try and help Barry, I know, but... Can you keep it at minus 15? Your pocket isn't minus 15, Cisco. That's not going to help anything.
The real enemy is death.
That's a bit obvious,
Oh,
Cisco.
what's in here?
Barry, you're
They
not
haven't looked me in
silly.
the eye since I came in here. What am I looking at?
Close the freezer.
You're gonna have to go through me.
I mean, he can easily go through you, Cisco. He doesn't want to, but he could very, very easily, especially now not in vibe.
What does that give me to look forward to? Waking up to a world
Cisco.
without the Flash? A life without my best friend? You get to live.
But you don't.
So I'd be okay with you dying?
No. I want it that a leader has to make. Because you're my pick.
Iris was the leader the last time you went
You're the
away.
person that I
Cisco would
want
also be a very good
Star
leader.
Labs and meant to save another person's life.
Because he wanted to save
Justified.
yours.
Can I do it again?
Maybe I made the wrong choice.
It's a bit harsh, Barry. Like, he's trying to save your life. And you'd have done the same for him or for anyone else.
We believe it'll cure you.
Is it too late after all the stuff he's done? Is it going to turn him into a glute monster?
I do this for me.
Because Barry's a good person.
The world needs people like you.
Barry's
Save
too
those
good
who
for this
can't save
world.
themselves.
You can always save
Someone.
I miss him, Joe.
Yeah. I think Joe's going to miss him a little bit more, but we're all going to miss him. Though I don't actually think he's going to go anywhere for long. And if he does, I'm going to riot.
I think our friendship pretty much exploded.
Oh, Cisco, it was
Because
just an
it is
argument and a disagreement.
Impossible.
Of course, it's another failure.
Oh dear.
I'm a hiding agent.
Oh, wonderful. He's going to go around attacking and murdering people.
I have to kill.
Oh, good. That's a rational choice. Yeah. He's made his choice. Try their CCTV.
Go.
They can actually see who it is.
Save lives, not take them. I am saving lives.
Barry, you're too good and too trusting.
Right now, my way.
Oh no, Barry, behind you. Frosty, get her. You have powers. Thank you. Barry's is fast enough to defeat 3 zombies. You should have stayed hidden.
Doing it's inhuman.
It was my humanity that was holding me back.
You didn't have a lot of it to start with if you ended up like this, let's face it.
Do beautiful things for this world.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing now.
That's why I came here for you.
Ramsey!
Oh dear. Oh no. I did tell him he was going to have a real fright at the beginning of the episode. Oh god. They've been watching a bit too much Stranger Things, I think, in the Flash writers' room. Ooh, far too much. But at least they finally know Ramsey's the villain.
We lost.
You did.
5 people aren't going home to their families tonight.
But you were too late to get there for most of them.
Lost him too.
He lost himself.
That's not on us. That was Ramsey's choice.
Yep.
The last thing I do.
Oh, don't say that because you mean it this time.
That's great, Ralph.
That's really good for you.
So is...
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh.
This is not your fault.
I should have been focused on saving the right person.
Well, I mean,
He was already way gone at that point.
I'm just trying to
Doesn't have a
teach you what
choice.
has taken me years.
That's what it means to be a hero.
Oh, Cisco.
Tried to do some good before.
You've done plenty of good.
Exactly.
And this is what you get for saving the world over and over again. It's just... Damn it. It's not right.
It's not right.
The world owes you. You deserve better than this.
It's your little boy.
No, I don't.
You do. Everyone
I'm
does.
grateful. All the blessings in my life.
You're too young to talk like that. You deserve so many more years. I mean, Joe would be too young if he was talking like that. You all deserve so much more time.
You. You're what I'm most grateful for.
I just love their relationship so much.
You were the one that showed me
You were there for
what
him
it takes to just
when he needed
be a
someone.
good person.
Kept him strong, kept him good. And Joe deserves to not lose one of his kids.
For that, I'll always be grateful.
We're gonna fix this, guys, okay? It's not gonna happen.
Claire, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this. It's not.
Okay, man, it's all right.
No. I know you say it has to happen, but
It's all right.
It's horrible.
I'm never gonna leave you. Even when I'm gone.
Look. This is just uncalled for. I don't have time for Indiana Wells. Oh god. I just didn't expect this to hit me so hard. Because I'm completely in denial at the moment. I refuse to accept that Barry's actually going to not be in the Flash anymore because there's a whole rest of the series and, you know, they want to renew it. It's not like Arrow that's ending. I refuse to accept that Barry's going to die. Just the emotions they're all feeling. I mean, I've been feeling it. Cisco especially hit me pretty hard. And at the beginning of the episode you could see it was affecting Joe. And then just from the minute Cecile looked at him like, oh my god, I know what you're feeling. Just... Barry's his little kid. His baby. He raised him as his son and he doesn't deserve to be feeling this, and Barry definitely doesn't deserve to die, and it's just, I hate these characters are going through this, and it's different. Like when they found out Iris was gonna die, that was horrific, but they were so determined to save her, and okay, there were moments where they lost that faith, there were moments where it came into their heads that maybe it wouldn't work, maybe they'd lose her, but for the most part they were determined to save her. And I need to try and focus on whatever Harrison Wells is up to, because I don't really care right now. Oh dear. Oh dear, is that the monitor or the anti-monitor?
So this is where you've been hiding.
What does he know about the monitor and the anti-monitor and the crisis? Share with the group, share with the class, please. I don't know whether I should be feeling scared or relieved. Okay, so that episode hit me a lot harder than I thought it would. I haven't been loving the season of Flash, in that I've been really enjoying it, but it just makes me really sad. Every episode, I don't feel hope. that I normally feel from The Flash, because every episode is just about how Barry's going to die, and that's just really miserable. And you know, I think they're doing it brilliantly, which is probably part of why I'm feeling this way. You know, me saying I'm not particularly loving it, every episode has been really, really good, but it just makes me miserable. I don't want to be counting down the days till Barry's going to die, especially when we're doing the same thing with Oliver. Yet with Oliver, it's the end of Arrow, so they actually could follow through with it. Whereas I don't feel like they're going to with Barry, just because I wouldn't want to watch The Flash without him. If they suddenly said, oh, Wally's coming back and then he's going to take on the mantle and be The Flash, I get that that's a thing that happens with superheroes quite a bit, but as much as I accept Barry's likely going to vanish in Crisis, and I've got no idea where the show's going to go next afterwards, Barry I don't think is actually going to die, but just the feelings these characters are going through, there's a real feeling of finality here, and just contrasting it with everything that Ramsey's doing with his desperate quest to stay alive, and just that scene with Joe, just, oh my god, I wasn't ready for it. I didn't expect it, especially when we've still got a few episodes to go until we actually hit Crisis. Oh god, and I'm gonna watch Arrow next. Just, Joe loves Barry so much, and he's such a caring and compassionate father, and he's been through so much already, and he just, none of them should be going through this whatsoever, and it makes me so sad. I'm sorry, I don't really have much review here. I'll try and think. Ramsey is a villain, out and out. I mean, I get that it started with a desperate desire to not die, to feeling angry that his mother had been taken from him by this disease and desperate desire to not die, but he's lost it. He's off. He's gone. They need to stop him, catch him, stop him. He's a lost cause. So far, I mean, initially I was like, well, at least he's only been experimenting on himself, but that has obviously no longer is the case. But yeah, that was really, really hard to watch with the feelings of the team, and I think Cisco, just his desperate desire to save Barry. And this is actually a circumstance where I feel a little bit sorry for Caitlin, because I fully say Killer Frost, sorry, get rid of Killer, Frost deserves the chance to have a life. I 100% believe that. But at the same time, Caitlin deserves to be able to spend, Caitlin's the one that has been one of Barry's best friends for a lot longer than Frost. Caitlin is the one that should be getting to spend her last weeks with Barry and getting to spend time with him and be with him and to properly process the grief in her own. I kind of, as much as I'm loving having Frost around, I love Frost, I feel like Caitlin deserves a chance to say goodbye to Barry and to be with Barry, so I hope that maybe off screen every now and then Caitlin gets to come out and, you know, be with Barry for a bit. But I don't even know how Iris is keeping going either. I mean, Barry is kind of just putting this wall up. He doesn't want to die, of course he doesn't, but he can say that he believes it's there for everyone, and Iris is just supporting him and being there for him, and it just really makes me emotional. And I think I'm gonna need to have like a sip and a little cry and then I'll try and watch Arrow. So yeah, thank you for watching.